Hello students, welcome back to maths class. In this video, we will see solutions from question number 6 to question number 10 of class 6th exercise 12.1. The question number 6 is find the ratio of the following. We have two values. From these two values, we need to find in between ratio. First of all, we need to see any unit is there. There is none of the unit is there, so we can take the ratio directly. First value is 81 and the second value is 108. Okay, this both value can be divided by the 9. So numerator is dividing by 9 as well as denominator is also dividing by 9. Simply 81 comes in the table of 9 times. Okay, and when you divide 108 by 9, we will get 12. So we got 9 by 12. So 9 by 12 is also having same common factor, which is 3. It means this 9 by 12 can also be divided, okay, by the 3 in the numerator as well as denominator. So we have, when 9 will divide by 3, it will give 3, and when 12 will divide by 3, it will give us 4. So we have 3 by 4 in the simplest form, because now they have only one common factor, which is only 1. So 3 by 4 is the answer that can be right in the form 3:4. Its B is 98 to 63. So none of the unit is here. So directly we can see 98 divides by 63. They both can be divided using the 7, because they both are having the common factor as 7. When 98 divided by 7, it will give us 14, and when 63 will divide by 7, it will give us 9. Now 14 and 9 are only having common factor, which is 1. Now it cannot be reduced by any table regardless 1. So 14 ratio 9 is the answer, which can be right in the form 14 ratio 9. Question number 6, the C and D part. C part is 33 km to 121 km. Now first unit and second unit both are having unit. Okay, first and second value both are having unit, which is kilometer. It means the first value 33 km and second value is 122 km. Both are having same unit, so same unit will reduce same unit. It means we have 33 by 121, and you can see they both are having one common factor, which is 11. So numerator as well as denominator both can be divided by 11. When 33 will divide by 11, will give us 3, and when 121 will divide by 11, it will give us 11. Now 3 and 11 will be here, and they have only one common factor, which is 1. It means this is our answer, which can be right in the form 3:11. Same as D. Here we have first value 30 minute to 45 minute. So first value is 30 minute and 45 minute. You can simply see in the numerator as well as denominator we have minutes. So minutes can reduce minutes. So we have 30 and 45. You can simply see they are having common factor as 3, 5, 15. So directly we are reducing them by the table of 15. Okay, when we divide 30 by 15, we will get 2, and when we divide 45 by 15, what we get? 3. Now 2 and 3 is having only one common factor, which is 1. So this is our answer, which can be write in the form 2:3. Now question number 7, which is find the ratio of the following. Its A is 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. You can simply see here we have first value is in the minute and the second value is in the hour. So we can convert this bigger unit into the smaller. So bigger unit is hour and the smaller unit is minute. So the relationship between hour and minute is 1 hour equals 60 minutes. But we don't have 1 hour, we have 1.5 hour. So this 1.5 hour we will multiply with the 60 minute. So when 1.5 hour will multiply by 1 hour minute will give us 90 minute. It means on the place of 1.5 hour we will write 90 minute and 30 minute as it is. Now you can simply see minute to minute we can reduce, and we have 30 by 90, and 30 by 90 can be reduced by the 30. So 30 when divided by 30 will give us 1, and when 90 will divide by 30 will give us 3. It means the ratio is 1:3. Now the B is 40 centimeter to 1.5 meter. So first value is 40 centimeter and the second value is 1.5 meter. We have relationship between meter and centimeter, and meter is the greater value. So we will convert meter into centimeter. We know 1 meter is 100 centimeter, but we don't have 1 meter, we have 1.5 meter. When it will convert into centimeter, so we will multiply it by the 100, and 1.5 meter when multiplied by 100 will give us 150 centimeter. It means on the place of 1.5 meter we will put 150 centimeter and 40 centimeter as it is, so that centimeter to centimeter cut, and we have 40 by 150. Now you can simply see from the table of 10 they both can be reduced. So when 40 will divide by 10 it will give us 4, and when 150 will divide by 10 it will give us 15. So that the ratio is 4:15 for the 40 centimeter to 1.5 meter. C is 55 paise to rupees 1. 55 paise 1 rupees. Now they both are related to each other. Rupees is the greater unit, so it will convert in the paise. We know 1 rupees is 100 paise, but we have 1 rupees. It means on the place of 1 rupees we will directly put 100 paise, and upside in the numerator we have 55 paise, so that paise to paise cut. 55 by 100 as it is, and you can simply see here we have the common factor which is 5. So numerator as well as denominator both can be divided by 5. When 55 will divide by 5, it will give us 11, and when 100 will divide by 5, it will give us 20. So that the ratio is 11:20. Now D is 500 milliliter to 2 liters. So first value is 500 milliliter and the second value is 2 liters. Unit is different, but one relationship in between them is 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So we can convert this 2 liter into milliliter by multiplying 1000 into 2. So we will get 2000 milliliter. It means on the place of 2 liter we can put 2000 milliliter and 500 milliliter as it is. So milliliter to milliliter cut. We have remaining thing is 500 and 2000. Simply we can divide numerator and denominator with 100. When 500 will divide by 100, we have 5, and when 2000 will divide by 100, we have 20. Still 5 and 20 can be reduced by the 5. So when 5 will divide by 5, we have 1, and when 20 will divide by 5, we have 4. So that the ratio is 1:4 in between 500 milliliter to 2 liters. Now the question number 8 is, in a year Seema earns rupees 1,50,000 and saves rupees 50,000. So earning, simply we will see earning is 1,50,000 rupees. Out of this 1 lakh, she saves 50,000 rupees. Now something is expenditure, some amount she spended somewhere. So how much the expenditure? 1,50,000 minus 50,000. Simply 1,50,000 will subtract 50,000 will give us 1 lakh rupees as spended amount or expenditure. So it's A part, money that Seema earns to the money she saves. We need to find the ratio Seema's earning money to the Seema's saves money. So earning ratio saving. Earning is 1,50,000 and saving is 50,000. So you can simply see from the 10,000 we can directly reduce them, or we can also cut the last zero with the last zero. Okay, this 30 will reduce this 30, this 10 will reduce with 10. So what we have? We have 15 by 5. Still they can be reduced from the table of 5. So when 15 will divide by 5, we have 3, and when 5 will divide by 5, we have 1. So we can write in the form 3:1 when earning ratio 7. Now the B part is money that she saves. Okay, we need to find the ratio in between money she saves to the money she spends. So here we have spends money. Saving is 50,000. Here is saving, and spended amount is 1 lakh. So from last 0 to last 0 we can reduce. So this 30 to 30 cut, 10 to 10 cut. So here we have 5 and here we have 10. Still they can reduce. So here is when 5 will divide by 5, it will give us 1, and when 10 will divide by 5, it will give us 2. So the ratio of 7 and spans is 1:2. Question number 9 is, there are 102 teachers in a school of 3,300 students. Find the ratio of the number of teachers to the number of students. Okay, what we need to find? We need to find the ratio in between number of teachers with respect to number of student. So that number of teachers are 102 and number of students are 3,300. So firstly, this 102 and 300,300 can be divided by 2. Okay, so when they will divide by 2, simply you can see 102 will divide by 2. 5 tens are 5 2 2 5s are 10. 2 here 2 1 is 2. So when 102 will divide by 5, what we have? We have 51. And when 3,300 will divide by 2, 2 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, 3 will come downside, 2 6 are 12, 13 minus 12 is 1, 0 will come downside, 2 5s are 10 and 0 is here which is remaining, so 0 will also come, so that here we have 1650. Still this 51 and 1650 can be divided by 3. So when we divide like in this form, 51 by 3 we have 17, and when 1650 will divide by 3 we have 550. Now they don't have any common factor except 1, only 1 is the common factor in between them. So 17:550 is the ratio of number of teachers with number of students. Question number 10 is, in a college, out of 4,320 students, 2,300 are girls. Find the ratio of the. So you can simply see in the main question we have total student and number of girls. We don't have number of boys. So firstly we will take the number of boys. Okay, so total students. Total students are 4,320. Number of girls which is given 2,300. Now we need to find number of boys. Okay, number of boys can be taken from when number of girls, which is 2,300, will subtract from total number of students. So we will get number of boys as 0 minus 0 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 2, 3 minus 3 is 0, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So number of boys is 2020. Its first is, we need to find the ratio of the, first is number of girls to the total number of student. So here is number of girls and here total number of student. Total student. Number of girls is 2,300 and total student is 4,320. So last 0 to last 0 we can reduce. So the remaining is 230 and 432. When they can be reduced by the 2, so we have, when 230 will divide by 2, we have 150, and when 432 will divide by 2, we have 216. So this is the simplest form because they have only one common factor, which is 1. So the ratio is 150 ratio 260. Its B part is number of boys to the number of girls. So number of boys 2020, number of girls is 2300. So from the last 0 to last 0 we can reduce. We have 202 and 230. They have common factor 2, so numerator and the denominator is dividing by 2. When 202 will divide by 2, we have 101, and when 230 will divide by 2, we have 150. So that the ratio is 101 and 115 for the number of boys and number of girls. Now the C is number of boys to the total number of students. So number of boys is 2020 and total students are 4320. So that the last 0 will reduce last 0. So remaining is 202 and 432. They have common factor 2, so numerator and denominator is dividing by 2. So when 202 will divide by 2, we have 101, and when 432 will divide by 2, we have 216. So 101 is the ratio, 101 ratio 216 is the ratio of number of boys to total number of student. So here we completed question number 10. Remaining questions of the exercise 12.1 we will see in the next video.